everybody, and welcome back to Vlogmas. In day 4, I'm going to take you through just some beautiful Christmas details. I'm going to take you through some cooking and homemaking for the day, and we're going to talk about that and the joy that it brings. And then I'm going to walk you through some of the Advent resources that we have been using as a family. So come along with me and let's share in this day together. So last night, after we finished doing some Christmas decorating and after I finished getting my video all finished and uploaded, I stayed up way too late working on Christmas cards. Several years back, Brandon gifted me a calligraphy set, and I definitely have lots to learn. There are several different lettering styles that you can choose to do with a calligraphy pen, but I just really enjoy that art form. I think it's very calming, and I can easily sit there and write cards for an hour and have a YouTube video playing and just feel like I've not been there very long at all. I enjoy watching other hand lettering videos and trying to learn and get better. I do have a couple of books that are good resources for me and that have helped me kind of learn and grow in that craft. Okay, so I mentioned to you guys that I was helping decorate the tree at church and that we had bought a new star. So I wanted to show it to you. I'm really pleased with how it looks, and I think the scale is absolutely perfect for this size tree in such a large room. And of all the ornaments on the tree, I think these are my favorite. Well, hey everybody, we had church this morning, and the sun is actually starting to set now. I'm going to take you with me as I prepare some food for a Christmas party that we're actually getting ready to head out the door to. And I thought I might also show you some of the Advent resources that we are using this month. All right, so I'm going to take you with me as I'm making a couple different dishes for that Christmas party. So what I've done here is the French idea of mise en place. So if you're unfamiliar, it basically just means getting all of your things together in one place. Admittedly, I don't do this very often because it takes extra time. A lot of times it's easier to start out with the butter, and then while that's, melting, then you can do your other steps. But I do like doing this from time to time when I can. So the two recipes that I'm making today are Tar Heel pie, which is a chocolate pie. It's basically a brownie in a pie crust, and it's so good. And then I'm also making pineapple casserole. If you are not from the South, this may sound sort of foreign to you, but pineapple casserole uses pineapple and shredded cheddar cheese with flour and sugar. And you mix all of that together in a casserole dish, and then you top it with butter and Ritz crackers. It may sound strange, but just don't knock it till you try it. It is a Thanksgiving and just holiday in general staple around here. So the Tar Heel pie actually begins with 2 different mixtures that you combine together. I made 2 pies today, so this looks like a lot, and it's because it is. Typically, I just make 1. But you start out with the butter and the chocolate melted on the stove. The trick is to use a whisk. And then when you add it in slowly. I don't find you have to temper it necessarily to keep the eggs from scrambling, but I think you just have to add it in nice and slow. And if my camera work looks a bit wobbly here, that might be because it was done by a 6-year-old.
And I'll get to lick the batter. Me and Daddy will have to fight because we both love it.
That's true.
That's 2. And hold on, 2. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.
right, so the first thing are these cards. I actually showed these in my Week of Outfits video because I had gotten them from a craft show. But these are hand lettered by the small shop Gloriously Restored, and they are Advent scripture cards. So for every day, there's a number, and then there is a scripture on the back. And so I was going to do these at breakfast, but we're going to do these in the evening because I would love to have Brandon, be in on them and help with some scriptural context and all of that kind of thing. So today is day 3, and our scripture is John 1:9 through 13. And she doesn't have the whole scripture on here because it wouldn't all fit like in a legible way. So, of course, she encourages you to look up the entire verse. But this says, "The true light, which gives light to everyone, was coming into the world." All right, and the second resource I think I might have shared last year. These are printable cards on Shelby Goodman's blog, and I will link that down below. So what these are, they're more of just like things to do, and then there are some that are called Be the Gift, and so they're like acts of service type of things. But then there's also some blank ones where you can write your own. Like last year we did Christmas cousin camp. So anyway, there were much more than this, and I may reprint them just to see, do we want to do the same ones this year, or do we want to kind of branch out and do some new ones? But anyway, I had found these in my Christmas decorations. I didn't even remember that I had kept them. So these are the ones from last year. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me today and sharing in Vlogmas Day 4. If you are just catching up and you missed, there are 3 days prior to this one and many more planned to come after. So these are just some clips of the previous days, the things that we've done, and the places that we have gone. So if you guys are interested in watching more of those videos, they will be linked at the end of this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support, and I will be talking to you next time.